Welcome to Self Awareness and Meditation, Module 3 from Divine Intervention. I am your host, Gregoria, spiritual entrepreneur and business coach, bringing you a transformational experience out of your head and into your heart, business with soul. As usual, let's start the session off with a prayer. I'd like you to take a deep breath and release all the feelings you have from your day. Breathe in and breathe out. Find your heart center and close your eyes and repeat after me. I am indeed grateful and I let it be so. I withhold nothing. I give it all to my inner guide. Amen. Today we'll explore the path of self-awareness and self-awakening. We'll discover the process of allowing the universe to give you the messages you are ready for and how the power of meditation is one of the most impactful practices used. I think it's important that I start with this. You cannot transmit wisdom and insight to another person. The seed is already there. A good teacher touches the seed, allowing it to wake up, to sprout, and to grow. That's what we are doing here together. We are tending your seeds and allowing them to grow. You already are all that you wish to be. The seeds are within you. We are just allowing them to grow here together. Let's begin with self-awareness. What you may be finding is that a lot of the things coming at you lately are more intense than they have ever been before, like an unraveling of energies. And so Source is working through you to become stronger and stronger and to awaken to your spirit guides. There are a number of different things that you can do to ease into your self-awareness. Number one is self-care. A really insightful man that I came across on Instagram who is very famous in the spiritual world, his name is Lee Harris, and all his links are in the workbook, had this to say about self-care. Self-care is about knowing what you need to fill yourself up on a daily basis. If things feel too big or too stimulating, or your social media newsfeed feels too noisy, recognize that and make a conscious choice. For example, choose to jump off social media for a little while, or recognize that you feel overstimulated and step away from the noise into the quiet. This will allow yourself to refill quickly. Recognizing that this is a time spiritually that we can find ourselves and our inner strength very quickly if we focus on self-awareness. And being aware of self is to be aware of how we feel, being aware of our intuition, and listening to that inner guide. Number 2, releasing. Practice the art of releasing and forgiving. I spoke about forgiveness in Module 1, so here we need to apply it. Every day we tend to carry around a lot of baggage with us. It could start from you spilling milk on your shirt, or your dog peeing on the rug, or even a phone call from your sister who broke up with her boyfriend. And each new piece of baggage weighs down on you. So 2 things need to happen. 1, if you're feeling down, don't be hard on yourself. Let yourself feel down for a moment and remind yourself that it will pass. It's okay to allow yourself to acknowledge your feelings, whatever they may be. And 2, learning to release. Release the baggage that you would normally hold on to. Acknowledge the feelings you have with the baggage and then let them go. A great activity to make this easier is that when you're having a bad feeling thought or thoughts, replace them with better feeling thoughts. Don't ignore the bad feeling thought, but consciously choose to forgive, release, and now focus on something that feels better to you. For example, if I feel frustrated and even a little angry that my dog peed on the rug, instead of yelling and being mad at myself for allowing it to happen, I would acknowledge my feelings, understand what about the situation seems frustrating. In this case, it would be the fact that I now have to clean it up. I would forgive myself for feeling frustrated and angry, then I would release it, even applying the law of relativity. Then I would replace that bad feeling thought with a good feeling one, like the fact that my dog is wagging his tail and is so happy to see me, and the fact that all day I have things to do and people to see, but most of the time I'm his only friend for the entire day. Then my good feeling thought turns into gratitude. I feel so blessed to have my amazing dog in my life who shows me so much unconditional love. That process will take you no longer than 2 minutes, but it will have a detrimental effect on the rest of your day. If you choose to hold on to the bad feeling thought and leave the house angry, you would then begin to feel a sense of guilt for being mad at your dog, for worrying about the rug, for over exaggerating, etc. Abraham Hicks says this: you don't have to work at being in the high vibration that is natural to you, because it is natural to you. But you have to stop holding the thoughts that cause you to lower your vibration. It's a matter of no longer giving your attention to things that don't allow you to vibrate in harmony with who you really are. Releasing allows you to be aware of your own feelings, acknowledge their presence, and allow yourself to let them go if you wish to. Number 3, develop a practice of doing something good for yourself every day. Do you ever hear those stories of someone finding out they only have a year to live? What do? They quit their job, they pursue their lifelong dream of traveling, they reconnect with old friends, they get rid of the toxic people in their lives. In most cases, that year becomes the best year of their entire lives. And in some cases, they even outlive the doctor's predictions. We spend so much time waiting to be happy instead of just being happy. And yeah, maybe quitting your job or leaving the country isn't something you can do right this second, but find things that you can do right now that bring you joy, and then just do them. You want a manicure? Book it in. You always say you need a massage, give the masseuse a call. You want to go on a holiday? Book a weekend away somewhere. You find someone really interesting but have never reached out? Reach out. You want to start a new business venture but are totally scared? Start with just one small step forward. The more you reward yourself, the more you love yourself, the more you treat yourself with the love you so freely give to others, the more it will come back to you. So every day, develop the practice of doing something good for yourself. Now, how you interpret this is totally up to you. It may be morning yoga, meditation, a hike, taking your dog for a walk, exercise, having dance breaks, gardening, whatever it is. Do it with the intent that it will bring you immense joy, and then it will. Just start it off with, I'm doing this for me. Number 4, keep a daily gratitude journal. Alternatively, you could say a daily gratitude prayer, but writing it down has a different effect on us. Now, a gratitude journal helps you to be present to the blessings in your life every day. This practice allows you to become more aligned with the abundance and the blessings that are coming to you as a result. The way I like to start this exercise is with a blank page, and I start writing as much as I can until it no longer feels natural, and then I stop. I never get upset if one day I only write 2 things, because I listen to myself in each moment and bask in each moment's glory. So write, give thanks, and savor the moment. Finally, number 5, set goals and intentions. A lot of people have rigid goals, but I am not about that life. I have clear intentions about how I want to feel, but I treat my goals like water. They're made up of the same elements, but they'll fit in any shape that will hold it. Now, goals and intentions allow you to move energy in a forward direction, and working towards goals shows the universe that you are willing to do your part to co-create the life you desire. Don't hold too tightly onto the details. Instead, work loosely towards a goal, and if opportunities, people, or experiences present themselves, follow the light. You may have heard me talk about meditation in How to Find the CEO Within. And if you haven't seen that yet, it is available to watch on the module homepage. But today we're going to go a little bit deeper. Now, meditation is my numero uno spiritual practice.
Why is meditation so important? They say that when you pray, you are speaking to God, but when you meditate, God is speaking to you. And through my practices, I have found this to be very true. It allows you to take a moment and be completely present with that moment, to connect with your soul and to look within. It's a moment to be still in a world that seems to be going so fast.
The official definition of meditation is to focus one's mind for a period of time in silence or with the aid of chanting for religious or spiritual purposes, or as a method of relaxation. A quick and easy way to start meditating, if you have never done so before, is to follow these steps. Find a place where you'll practice your meditation that feels comfortable. Choose if you'll sit or lie down. Choose your soundtrack or just sit in a quiet place. Set your timer if you choose to set a time. Now, to start with, you can choose a short amount of time, like 2 to 5 minutes. Close your eyes and surrender your thoughts. Begin with a long, deep breath in, hold your breath, and then release slowly. Feel your blood flowing through your body to all your extremities, and then focus your thought on the action of your breath. Meditation also helps you get really clear with your direction, and you'll also find that you get flashes of ideas you may have never thought of previously. It's the universe's way of sending you inspiration. Buddha was asked, "What have you gained from meditation?" He replied, "Nothing." However, Buddha said, "Let me tell you what I've lost: anger, anxiety, depression, insecurity, and fear."
The thing about meditation is that it is free, it is powerful, and it can be practiced by anyone, anywhere, at any time. The goal of meditation isn't to get rid of thoughts and emotions. The goal is to become aware of your thoughts and emotions and to learn how to move through them without getting stuck.
Within you, there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. I came across this really powerful exercise and I encourage you all to do it. It's a shower power meditation. Now, every time you take a shower, multitask, washing away your stress and anxiety. Concentrate on the feeling of the water upon your skin. Envision the power of the shower washing away your negative thoughts. Whoosh. Envision fear, regret, and anger soaping off you and swirling down the drain. Sky above, earth below, peace within. Be aware while you meditate that the point of life is always arrived in the immediate moment. Don't complicate your practice. One conscious breath in and out is a meditation. This week's workbook contains activities for self-awareness practices, so don't forget to download the workbook from the module homepage. You'll also be able to download the slides from this video. I've also included a daily meditation workbook and the 24-hour spiritual awakening challenge as a bonus, as well as the How to Find the CEO Within video and workbook.
Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week for another message of light and love. Peace.